Good day, viewers. Welcome once again to your favorite program, our favorite program, The Conversation, coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Nelson Ekujumi, and I have with me in the studio Richard Adeyinka Emmanuel, CEO, Data Research and Communications Limited. Richard, thank you for being with us today on the program.
My pleasure to be here.
Yeah. The Conversation, like I always say, is a topical issues program that look at happenings in Nigeria and the diaspora. And again, on the conversation, we don't have a host. Both of us are having the conversation. Top of the bill today, we want to look at the recently released 2025 West African Examination Council WAEC results. And over the week, the West African Examination Council WAEC released the result of the 2025 UME. And the result indicated a sharp decline in the academic performance of our students. According to WAEC, a total of 1,969,313 candidates sat for the examination conducted between April and June. And out of this, that number, 1,973 candidates were registered across 23,554 recognized secondary schools in Nigeria. Our cause of concern today is the recurring decline in academic performance by our students. And according to WAEC spokesperson, according to the WAEC head of the Nigerian office of WAEC, that's Mr. Amos Dangote, he said, and I quote, he said, however, only 7 out of that 1 million, almost 2 million students wrote the exam. Only 754,544 candidates, representing 38%, obtained credits and above in at least 5 subjects, including English and mathematics. This is a major drop from the 72.12% recorded in the 2024 edition, indicating a 33.8% drop in performance. And then the disturbing angle to it was that he attributed the decline in academic performance to the fact that WAEC has been able to put in place enough measures to curb exam malpractice.
Following the same way.
You know, we have it. We also have it. We had it in JAMB. You know, for some years now, we have had a steady decline. Yeah. Yes, examination should be a true test of knowledge of what students have learned.
A reflection.
Yes, a reflection. But it should not. People should not tell us that the reason why performance of students is on the decline is as a result of the measures put in place. That is an insult.
God knows. I don't want to use
very hard words.
Very hard word. But then, what they have said really does not make sense whatsoever.
Do you think so?
What measures? Did we not see where candidates were writing with candle? Did we not see the video? What arrangement did they put in place? So they use that. Is that failure part of their own measure put in place? See, when you say, make a blanket statement like this, you have just confused everybody, including the government itself.
Do you think so? Because even the parents, Richard,
yes,
the parents, part of the reason, because, you know, I think we must be very clear.
Yeah.
When we have situations like this, there is no one cause or one factor responsible. There must be a plethora of reasons.
Factors.
For example, people writing under those horrible conditions. Also, because if I was a student and I have to write with candle, you can be rest assured.
Money that you have been in
I've been in the center.
And you won't write until
maybe 7 p.m.
And you are using candle.
You know, definitely you don't expect the best. Then parents have also some parents have also come out to say the reasons why we have this decline is as a result of the use of CBT, which could also be terrible.
It is a factor. I've said on this program before, when the minister was saying WAEC will go full
CBT
in November.
Yeah.
JAMB will go full now. It's what they call rubbish in, rubbish out.
Garbage in, garbage out.
So that is what we will produce. Now from beginning, how are you training these kids?
How are you making them conversant with what they
want to use? Is it that you have not even trained them at all? You have not made any input, either from government or even WAEC itself. Or JAMB.
No, but WAEC don't look, Richard, WAEC don't have a responsibility to train anybody.
Yes.
The responsibility of WAEC is to conduct exam.
It can contribute to the training of the trainers, of the teachers, to be conversant with the system, their grading system, and how they do it. So, our JAMB itself.
JAMB does it through mock. JAMB organizes.
I'm not even talking about mock. You are trying to see how students can get, how far the students
familiarized with
We are talking about training the teachers themselves. It is not just enough to take all the money and you say your own is to conduct exam. Spend part of that money to train teachers.
But Richard, WAEC is not a Nigerian organization. It's a West African.
See, when we say, even if it is your CSR, but he has money to build hotels and do all of that, to do other
businesses. Of course.
That is what we are saying. If you are doing it, it is not enough. You also contribute to the process.
Okay, that to the development of education
within where you are working. Now, that is even one leg of it. The other legs, we must not deceive ourselves that all students will write exam and pass.
Yeah, that is absolutely true.
Every student has what they call carrying capacity. If you take some students to Harvard, if they pass through that system, say they should come and write WAEC, those that will fail. Level of assimilation differs from student to student. Yeah. So that they fail does not mean maybe government has failed or WAEC has failed or the system has failed. No matter how, if you put them in the best school, those that will fail will fail. So each student has his own carrying capacity. Now, teacher, he has his own contribution to it.
Of course.
Government, through provision of infrastructure in schools and other curriculum development.
Even parents also have their own.
Of course. So it is not just one leg. It has several legs to it.
Yes, one leg.
So you must take care of all of those. Even when you have taken care of all of those, you must still remember that each child has his or her own level of assimilation.
But Richard, for me, one thing that gladdens my heart is that the era when examination conducted in this part of the world is riddled with cases of exam malpractices is gradually thinning out, and that is a good one.
It has many positive.
It's a good one for us. Yes.
But
the ascribing the poor performance
to whatever you are putting in place,
I don't think that is
a wrong.
That is not charitable enough. Are you saying those of us who came before them and were performing excellently were aided by a large system?
Whatever you put in place.
No. I don't agree.
So government, that will also just cover. It will cover whatever lapses on the part of government, parents. So now, if they are going to use CBT, listen to parents, listen to the students themselves. Okay. Don't just go and take decisions that will further bring down the roof.
Okay.
Listen, from secondary school, are these candidates, if you look at our schools, remove Lagos, even when you say Lagos, go to Ikosi Ejiri. Go inside Ekpe, you see secondary school there. Those with villages with no electricity, with no computer, with no hope of seeing work.
Richard,
we also write.
One thing I know for free is that I've been privy to do the fact that a lot of schools in Lagos are run on solar.
Yes, I use Lagos.
Yes.
Lagos is even
I run
good.
on solar.
Lagos is even good. Go to other states. See where the schools are located.
Okay, no, look at that school in it was Delta State where they wrote
That's with candle. Now, you are talking about those students will also write the CBT.
Can you imagine a situation where they are supposed to write their exam with CBT?
And
are they going to use candle to power
they will use
the
candle
computer?
and put the candle. So we should be realistic, accept our shortcomings.
Yeah.
Where we are not, we should not, when we should be working, we should not run. We should understand our shortcomings, you know, and then work on it gradually. Don't just say students that have not been trained at all. The student that will write WAEC using CBT must have been trained from day one they enter secondary school.
I think we can set a time frame.
Yes, just 6 years.
In the next 10 years. In the next 10 years,
so
this is where we want to be.
It becomes the culture.
And
so they are
states and government
work on
will start equipping
all
those
schools
to have,
and so that even the school
and even we need teachers in that area.
Of course,
computer.
Of course. So you must employ more teachers, train them to be able to teach,
provide the necessary
students.
infrastructure.
That is it. Before you say you want to go
full CBT,
I don't know, it can't work. If that is what they want
then
to
we'll continue to have a drop.
It will drop further. You know, the good thing that I've seen here is that we even have more girls writing this exam than boys.
Yes.
So
that is worrisome. You know, it's not good. No, Richard.
Before we said girls, they are not allowed to go to school.
Yes.
They are giving them out to
be married
as
early as.
Now we have it that more than the
No,
boys.
but Richard, I think it is important for us to recognize that as much as we are investing in our girls,
no, the boys are
the boys
also
must not be left behind.
No, the gap is not too,
have a problem
the gap is not too much. But the fact that
we must
even have the female matching up in numbers, you know, that's I really love it.
It's really, it's gladdening. It's gladdening.
If it is a girl now, they want to marry at age 12, the media will make noise about it. But now that we even have more of them writing WAEC,
yes,
right, it is good.
That is good news.
We should also realize that not all of them will go to the university.
Absolutely.
Some they just want to pass
and
their secondary school and they go into their business.
So it is
good. That 38-point-something% that pass with English and Maths, not all of them will also enter higher institution.
Of course, yes.
But what we have, there is still no cause for alarm in our national in our future.
Okay.
The future of Nigeria is still bright.
Well, the clarion call from here on the conversation is that there is need for us to raise the bar with regards to infrastructure in our secondary schools to ensure that our children can compete globally, even at that level. Because it does not, speak well of us in the world that has become a global village, where our secondary students are not conversant with the use of ICT. It is totally unacceptable.
And we want to make them use it during exams.
Yes, no, it's unacceptable. Well, we'll go on a short break. We'll be right back. Please continue to watch the conversation coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. We'll be right back.